Alrighty, TechSim Gaming here back with another live stream. Alrighty, TechSim Gaming here back with another live stream. Alrighty, TechSim Gaming here back with another live stream. Alrighty, TechSim Gaming here back with another live stream. Alrighty, TechSim Gaming here back with another live stream. Y'all see how we did that? We fade that thing out, do a little something, something. We do a little something, something. You change it up a little bit. Nah, I'm playing. But like I said, we are back, and today we're in American Truck Simulator. Yesterday we drove in Euro Truck Simulator 2. We tried out the new driving academy there. So if you're interested in that, make sure you click back and check on that live stream from yesterday. Today we're going to be taking a look at the driving academy in American Truck Simulator. I'm hoping there's some differences. I'm not sure. Hopefully it's not like a mirror image of Euro Truck Simulator, so hopefully there's some different things here so that we can try something different, take a look at some different things. So I'm interested to see the differences between the two. And then there's also an additional exciting thing that we have to take a look at, and that is the Cascadia, or the Freightliner Cascadia, the 5th edition of it. And so we're going to be checking that out as well. So as you see here in your new settings, your new launch pad, you will now have the driving academy. So that is where we are going. And there are 2 stages that are not unlocked as of yet. They're coming soon. So we are just solely in the driving basics. And there are 30 levels just like in Euro Truck Simulator 2. So let's go to this Cascadia here. I don't think this is the 5th edition. I know, like I said, I know there's a 5th edition truck. But for now, we'll just check out this Freightliner, because to be honest with you, I am a big fan. So you'll get this. Welcome to the Driving Academy. Get the nice sounding truck. You get all of the effects from it. And we're rolling on in, and I guess this is the Driving Academy. So the following scenarios represent the first step on your journey to a professional trucking career. A journey or whatever. I wasn't paying attention while it was popping up on the screen. So I guess maneuvering the truck from the basic systems and controls to complex maneuvers both with and without a trailer. Alright, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready to get this thing started. Instill habits that'll help you safely navigate a variety of situations. Okay. Yeah. Alright, now we talking. This is the kind of stuff I want to do right here. Yes. Yeah, now we talking. Yeah, let's put the, yeah. Yeah, now we talking. Yeah, let's do something. Yeah, let's do something. Okay, this looks fun. This looks a little bit more fun than the other one. Right, but Alright, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Enough of us watching stuff. Alright, I'm gonna skip all of this basic stuff because that ain't nothing. I mean, I guess we can do this stuff, but I really want to get that trailer on there, man. Because once that trailer get on there, that's when it's going to get fun. But for the sake of it, we're going to start with the basics. Yeah. Let's skip straight to the basic maneuvers. Alright, let's make this thing happen. Alright. Let us try this on our own. Let us get this. Alright. Got that mirror over there. Okay. Get that parking brake. That's a truck. This is a truck. So obviously I gotta get back accustomed to having a nose on the front and not having that cab over design. So that's gonna be that main difference, is not being able to see in the front. Like, I mean, right now you cannot see the you can't see the cone. So you're almost like playing the guessing game when you're trying to determine how close you are to things that are in front of you. It's not like the cab over design trucks where you're like sitting on top of the road where you can really see. Like, there's a lot of things that you can't see. Whoa, 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 whoa! What did I do? Oh, I didn't follow the directions. What are the directions? Okay, I thought I was just supposed to be driving. This is why it's important to read. And this is why you should stay in school. Alright, let me see. Let me actually read this time. Make sure my seats and mirrors are good, because I did skip through that part. Field of view needs to be 50. That's much better. My mirrors, let's go with the left mirror. Let's bring her in just slightly. Let's go with that left convex. Let's bring her out and drop her down some. That hood mirror, can't see it, no good. Right hood mirror, can barely see it, no good. Let's go that right side mirror, bring it in just a tad. That convex mirror, let's drop that and pop it out. Boom. Alright, so for me, that's all I'm really looking for right there. Alright, so let's see. Okay. All right, so these aren't bad. Let's get to some stuff. Let's see what we got here. Back up out of here and scroll down with the trailer. Let's start here. Let's start here. Don't tell me what you recommend. All right. If this game was free, they'd have the right to recommend stuff to me. This game ain't free. I paid for this. It means I can recommend myself whatever I want to recommend, and it don't have nothing to do with what y'all want me to do. All right, let's get this thing started. They got their priorities messed up. Oh, I meant to swing this thing wide. I didn't know I was parking right here. That's why you should pay attention. I'm good though. That thing say dedicated student. Your boy is dedicated. Why you keep telling me about braking? I know how to stop a truck. Shoot, you ain't like y'all teaching me how to use that god doggone e-brake or that Jake brake. Talk about something real, then we'll start. But that was all right. Jug handle and button hook turns. Where am I going at? Probably should have watched the directions on this one, because I don't even know where I'm going. Ooh wee. Oh, I'm turning right. Yeah, I don't need all that space. Yeah, that's too much space. You don't need all that space. You don't need all that space either, I mean. That horn on this freight line ain't no joke. That train horn. You don't need to swing. I mean, kinda, but I think they over exaggerating those swings a little bit too much. I'm right on it. I think I'm good. Yeah. Oh snap! Wish I would have known that. I was paying attention. I ain't lining that thing up good because I really wasn't paying attention to where I was going. Okay. I mean, this is obviously different. It's not. It has the same kind of ideas of what they're doing, but it's kind of presented in a different way. I'm glad that they didn't just like take a mirror image and kind of copy and paste it, because that wouldn't do the people that have both games any benefit. So I'm glad that they took the time to kind of, even though they have like the same fundamental basics and practices, right, they are taking completely different approaches to them. So I do appreciate them taking the time to do that and not just copying out and taking the easy way out by just like taking a mirror carbon copy of one and placing it into the other. So I find that really cool, and I actually am enjoying this version. I think the version on Euro Truck Simulator is more like test track idea, and this one is more like simulated practice, right? Because you're getting the opportunity to drive on actual roads. You're not like on just like a test track. The Euro Truck Simulator version kind of put you on a test track. Oh, what happened? The Euro Truck, well, I wasn't paying attention. The Euro Truck Simulator version kind of puts you on a test track, and that test track, I'm gonna go a little bit faster this time since I had to start over. That test track environment kind of makes it seem like you're like not really getting training per se. This makes it feels like, hey, you're actually doing some kind of training, since you're actually on a road. Now, obviously you're not driving with traffic and all of that good stuff, but you are getting the opportunity to like turn on roads and, you know, actually seeing it within real time, as opposed to Euro Truck Simulator. So that's one thing I appreciate about this version of it. Like, you don't even, all right, let me stop playing. So you don't even really notice how much of a difference that makes until, like I said, with this version here, you actually get the opportunity to drive on an actual road, and you're like, oh, well, that's what difference it would make if you were on Euro Truck Simulator with that same kind of platform. All right, let's see. I got my cones there, because what you'll notice here is that those, because of how these trucks sit in comparison to the cab over designs of the European trucks, right? Seeing those cones on your front end of your truck is a lot more difficult than in Euro Truck Simulator. So, I mean, I kind of just have to play the distance game to kind of depict and decipher how far I am from the cones. I should be good this time. Yeah, I'm good this time. So that's just one of those things there. I'm gonna go ahead and just swing this one wide, just because, oh yeah, there's something there. And this is another thing. Notice how these roads are a lot wider than the roads that are in Euro Truck Simulator. Like I said, in Euro Truck Simulator, a lot of those roads are very tiny. And like, you really have to watch what you're doing, or you could clip something really easy. Alright. See, like, they're like, this is a tight turn here. I mean, I guess it is just a little bit, but as long as you take that front end as far up as possible and then kind of swing at that last minute, you're gonna be good. And you want to kind of get closest to that barrier as possible. Yeah, you're good. We're in the green. So I mean, it's not too bad once you kind of pay attention to what you're doing. Like, the most difficult thing about this is not the fact that you are making tough turns or maneuvers, is more so making sure you don't hit those cones that you really can't see. I would say that is the most difficult part. Like, if there were cars there instead of cones or some barrier you could see, it'd be a lot easier to judge like distance. But you really have to be paying attention to judge distances here, because once you get a certain distance away from the cones, they're essentially not visible anymore, which could be a problem. See, like from this point forward, I can no longer see cones. So it's important that you are judging distances. Well, where we at? What we doing? All right. I'm talking and driving. But essentially, you kind of are playing the distance game. All right, let's get through this course so we can get to the next piece. And that was my fault for cutting that sharp instead of taking that turn a little bit more wide, so I didn't have to worry about the back end of that trailer there. So I kind of brought that upon myself, but you know. That's the double hairpin there. And you got a nice, oh, that's a nice one here, a nice 90-degree turn. Where I'm at, where I'm at. Whoa. Where was I? Did I get it? Ooh, that's ever so slight. That's ever so slight. Okay. All right, I see where I'm at, but that's a slight one. Let's hit that one again and see what it's like. All right, let's roll. And it seems like these are a little bit, the runs are a little bit longer, right? So it's not like a short one where you're like taking 2 maneuvers and then you're done. These are like 3 and 4 maneuvers. So that's good as well. It makes it more challenging because it gives you more times to make mistakes. Uh-oh. Look at that, y'all. My steering wheel disconnected. Hold on. Let's turn that off and turn it back on and see what we get. Alright, let's try this now. There we go. Sometimes if you go past the soft lock with these direct drive wheel bases, it will auto disengage sometimes. So you just have to kind of recalibrate it, make sure that it's doing what it needs to do, and then you're good. Where? How? That's how. They messing up my game here. Ever so slight, like I'm just like brushing stuff. Cause what I was getting ready to do was swing that thing back this way and, you know, do our thing, but obviously that ain't gonna make the cut. So let's line this back up the right way this time. If you're watching in the chat, are you an ATS driver? If you are, have you already tested out the Driving Academy challenges in game? Yeah, man, we trying to get that thing to 250, because at 250 we're gonna be hooking some people up at 250. So once we get that to that 250, we're gonna be in business. Somebody gonna be in good shape when we get to 250. Who gonna be that lucky number 250? And then The plan is to get. All right, let me make sure I don't clip it this time. The plan is to get you and our boy rolling as well. Get y'all on hands, get y'all riding, and we're gonna be good. I'm right on that barrier. Yeah, we get y'all boys on there. Get y'all boys rolling with us. We hit that road and start making some things happen. Got this 90-degree turn here. These 90s are usually not too bad. Sometimes those hairpins can get you just because you'll usually clip something on those hairpins, but these 90s don't get you too much. As long as you get your angle right, the 90s are pretty easy. It's these hairpins, so I'm gonna swing wide this time so I don't clip it. I'm gonna get as close to this barrier as possible. There we go. Give it a little huggy bear. Alright. See what we got here. Let me check my progress. Let me get out and look. Ooh. Alright, yeah, we're good. We're good. We just need to start hitting it back this way and we're good. Yeah, we're good. We're in there. We are in there. Not necessarily gonna say what we're in, but we're in something. Yeah, that's it. All right, so that one's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie to you. That one's pretty cool, pretty fun. Outside of that, the parallel parking the trailer with the trailer, that's probably my favorite there. All right, so we kind of done something like reversing with the trailer, reversing into a turn. Let's reverse into, we did the offset one with the other one. Let's do the alley parking maneuver. From a 45-degree setup. I'm trying to look at the ones. Yeah, let's do the alley parking maneuver. Let's try this one. Okay. I like this. This looks fun. I mean, this is kind of similar to reversing into a tight space from the other one where you kind of back into that space between two trucks. All right, let's see here. Where's the alley that I need to back into? Is there cars on this side? No. Pull forward just a little bit. Gotta get that angle a little bit more. Get that angle a little more straight. All right, hit it now. I got space on this side. forward some. This is an interesting one. Let me get it more closer this way and get it more in the road somewhere. I can kind of get it without getting onto the curb as much. Alright, swing it back forward. So I'm trying to get me a really good angle on this one here. I'm gonna turn it, I'm gonna get it to kind of angle a little earlier. So I'm gonna start angling it here. See if I can get it at a good angle early. Angle it a little bit more. This is a little bit of a tricky one because I don't want to turn it too early, which is where I'm going now. I want to get it, well, too late. I want to get it earlier more than I want to get it late. Let me get it earlier. See if I can get it in there really early. And that's too early. Playing around with my angles here because I want to get it, I want to get the trailer kind of in that spot prior to me actually getting there. So I kind of want it to kind of just fall in right on the edge of that building, like right where that awning ends. I want to start turning right there, right after that pillar. See, I'm a little too early, so I'm almost right where I wanted it to be at, because I want to turn right after that pillar. Let's kind of straighten it some for a second, and then straight some, turn some. Ooh, I think that's it. I think that's the spot right there. X marks the spot. Alright, my angle is not sharp enough. I gotta sharpen up more when I get to that spot. I'm gonna go do right. Take that thing back as sharp left as I can go. I'm gonna do a little visual. I'll stop here and do a visual. Alright, so see that angle there is gonna get me at the, on that other building there. So I really need to be closer to the edge because those buildings are closer than they look. Alright, perfect. Alright, let me fix this because those buildings are really closer than they look. So let me take this out here and kind of straighten this back up. not letting me go on my camera. There we go. Oh yeah, that's good. That's a good angle. That's a good angle. Make sure I ain't about to hit this building over here. Woo! All right, I almost slid into that spot. That's just about what I needed to do. All right, all right. I think we good now. Cause that's just about where I need it to be. All right. All right, so let me see. Alright, let's see, where am I angled now? Alright, I'm angled too far that way. Alright, that might get us where we need to go. If I can see that way. Ooh, no, that ain't gonna work. Look like I'm about to. Yeah, I'm almost right on it. Well, this thing bumping like that. What the world? This game crazy. Well, I just found a glitch in the system. You know what? I just thought about something. Something just came to my mind. I'm gonna move this truck a lot closer this way. Back it up some in that direction, angle it, pull forward, and then go back into that spot. So not necessarily trying to get it on the first sweep, but kind of angle it more towards that back corner. There. Pull forward and then go straight back. It's gonna be my method of attack, right? So I've got that angle there. Now I'm gonna pull forward here. I'm kind of swing it and pull forward here. There we go. So you can get so you can either decide, do you want like a belt driven wheel set, or you can decide if you want a gear driven wheel set. You can decide if you want a hybrid drive wheel set, which is belt and gear driven, or you can decide if you want direct drive, right? Each of them have its pros and cons. The pros to your gear driven, right, is that it's able to give you like good force feedback, because it's like using gears, and you know, it can shake the gears and kind of give you the realistic feel of terrain, right? But one of the cons is it's really loud, very loud. Gear driven systems are really loud. Like there's an audible sound you can hear while you're using it. Like it sounds like rattling equipment when you're going over like rocky terrain. So that's one con, is that it sounds like you are, well, I don't realize what happened just now. So that's one thing you will notice, is it'll make that sound, right? And it'll sound like it's rattling and doing all kind of crazy stuff, right? But it's good for force feedback. Now when you look at your belt driven, right, it has good auto centering, but the auto centering is usually not consistent. So you know, with your auto center, cars tend to auto center a little quicker when you're driving faster than if you're going slower, right? It's hard for belt driven wheel sets to do that, because it's on a belt and pulley system, meaning that the centering is going to be the same regardless of when you're what speeds you're driving at. So you lose that level of realism. But a belt driven system is a lot quieter than a gear driven system, and it's less prone to like getting damaged, right? Because gears can get messed up pretty easily, and can require some hefty maintenance if something happens to it. Belt driven, unless the belt pops, which usually won't happen anyways, but unless the belt pops, you really shouldn't have any issues with those belt driven systems. And then there's wheel spaces that uses like a hybrid of the two, so they use belt and gear driven. So at times, so they utilize a little bit of both. Those are great because they take the benefits of it being a little more quiet, and they pair that with your ability to take advantage of like those force feedback things and things like that. So it's a good balance between the two, which allow you to be able to do a little bit of both. So you have that, and then you can decide to upgrade to a direct drive wheelbase. And hold on, I stopped because I was about to angle that thing and just spin it back. What? Y'all see how the game do me? Because all I was going to do is I was going to take it just like that, and I was going to keep spinning it back. I was going to spin that wheel this way and kind of just walk it on back just like that. Kind of straighten it up and then go on back. So when you get to the direct drive wheelbases, which is what I have, right? It's basically the wheel is directly attached to the gear, right? See, gear driven uses like multiple size gears to allow you to rotate the wheel in either direction. Direct drive wheelbase is just like one big gear, and you can just keep turning it, and it's just one gear. A lot more expensive to manufacture. Belt driven is the cheapest. Gear driven is the second cheapest. The hybrid gear belt driven system is the more expensive, obviously, because it uses two types of technology. And then the most expensive is your direct drive wheelbase. All of the other wheelbases other than the direct drive have limits of rotation, meaning that you can't rotate them endlessly, right? And most of the time they have like 900 degrees of rotation. So those 900 degrees of rotation is what allows you to determine your limit of rotation. So if you have 900 degrees of rotation, that means you can turn 1.5 times in either direction. Well, that's like the degrees of rotation for your typical car. Well, in a truck, most trucks have 3 full turns in either direction, right? So that usually gives you like 2140 degrees of rotation, something you can't get with a any other wheelbase but a direct drive wheelbase. And so if you are looking for the most realistic experience, obviously you have to look at the direct drive wheelbases, which are the most expensive, but it's the most expensive because of the equipment that it employs, which is that which is basically that one big large gear that controls the wheel itself. So so that's kind of what that looks like. And then your pedals are kind of the same. They have like your levels of kind of what your pedals can do. So you have your standard pedals that just basically use your they're basically like axis pedals. So like it just basically kind of calculates how far you're depressing the pedal, and that is your relative input to the gain. So like if you press your pedal 50%, it'll depress the accelerator 50% in the gain, right? If you press your brake 50%, it'll put 50% on the brake as well, right? If you slam on the brake, right, it's still only going to put the brake whatever percentage you have depressed the brake. But if you know in a real car, if you slam on the brake, even if you barely tap it, but if you tap it really hard, right, the brakes will engage a little more forcefully, right? And that is when you have pedal sets that have pressure sensors in it, right? So it's able to detect whether you're just pushing the pedal or whether you're slamming on the pedal. And that will determine like the input that is sent to the actual game itself, because depending on what you're doing, right, that may be beneficial. Now, I mean, in American Truck Simulator, I mean, there are times where I am trying to hit the brakes hard because I'm trying to stop really quickly. But for the most part, it's not like a racing game where how much you press the brake is like the end all be all, right? Where you might want to just slightly slow down around this curb, right? Versus you really want to engage the brakes because you are trying to maybe lock up your wheels slightly so that you're able to skid around a particular turn. Oh my gosh, I didn't even know you could go this way. This whole time I did not even know you could like pull the truck forward. If I had known that, I would have not wasted so much of my time on this. Let me make sure there's like no imaginary beer. Wow, I've literally wasted my time on this, not knowing you could just like pull forward here once you just angled the truck. Well, that sucks. Well, I just wasted time. But yeah, it just all depends on how much and how realistic you want the experience to be. Like, I mean, some people like go completely crazy with it. Like, some people have motion platforms and all kind of crazy stuff. So like when they're hitting bumps, they could feel the bumps within their chairs and all kinds of. I'm talking about it can get really crazy. So it's all dependent upon how much a person wants to make their experience more realistic. And so again, kind of whatever you kind of want to do to on your end, however, whatever level of realism you want to feel when you're playing the game, that's kind of how you kind of want to determine what you get. So kind of put it on that tiered level scale, starting with the belt driven first, then the gear driven, then the hybrid system, and then the what was I gonna say? Then the direct drive. So I'm gonna put in the chat really quick the ones that I have and kind of what they. So I have the Logitech. I think I have the G920, and that is a gear driven wheelbase. And then I have the Thrustmaster, which sounds like a just ridiculous word to even say, T248. That is a hybrid. And then I have the Fanatec DD2 Pro, I believe. And that is the direct drive, which is why it's called DD for direct drive. And again, they're literally in order from least to most expensive. So the G920 was the cheapest. I think for my G920, I got the wheelbase and the pedal set all as a bundle. And it might have been, matter of fact, let me pull up how much it costs right now. The Logitech G Driving Force G920 is literally at Best Buy for $299 right now, out the door cash. Then you got the Thrustmaster T248. Inside of Best Buy right now for $373.99. Normal price $400, so about $100 more for the pedal and wheelbase. And then the Fanatec, make sure I got the right one, DD2 Pro, maybe something like that. I got. Maybe it's not the DD2. Let me look and see. For a direct drive basis, I have the. Don't have the DD Extreme. I had the. Looks like they made some new ones, so let me make sure I don't say the wrong thing. No, I think I just have the DD Pro. Yeah, I have the Gran Turismo DD Pro wheelbase. So not DD2, I have the DD Pro. And that wheelbase by itself, right? This doesn't even come with wheels. This doesn't even come with the pedals, nor does it come with the the wheel. It doesn't come with anything. It just comes with the base, right? I have this one. So this doesn't even come with the, yeah, because it's the 8 Newton meter one. This doesn't even come with the wheel. Like, you have to buy the wheel separate. So this is just the base of the wheel itself. And that's already by itself 600 euros, which is like even more. But they usually come with like these little bundles here, like this ready to race bundle. And like they'll give you like all of these things together, and it's less Newton meters and it's a different type of wheel base, but you can still get like the direct drive and pay like 400 euros. And then you can kind of mix and match the different pieces to it, right? Like you can go in and get a different type of pedal set, so you can get like the one with the clutch in it as well. And they've got different types of pedals. Like I have these pedals here, the Club Sport pedals inverted. I have those, but they have like the different types of pedal sets you can attach to all of them. You can customize. There's a lot of customization. So this is like if you like really wanted to go into it a lot. But like I was saying, the Logitech G920 here is, like I said, in Best Buy here for $299. And then they've got the Thrustmaster T248. That's in Best Buy for $370, $399. Like I said, have both of those. I really like this Thrustmaster T248. It has a little display that actually displays telemetry data for American Truck Simulator. So when you're driving, you can make it show your speed here, or you can make it show your gear or your rev limiter, all of those great things. So this one's actually pretty cool, and it has these are not the TPS-M pedals, so it doesn't identify when you're slamming the brakes versus when you're just pressing them. But again, for these games and things like that, it really doesn't make a difference. All right. So yeah, that's that. Just wanted to show you that. But I think now that we've kind of played with the trailer for a little bit, now I kind of want to go into like some convoys. If there are some people that want to join us. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the main screen. That way we have some other things to show in later live streams, because I also want to take a look at that new Cascadia Freightliner. So I'm going to go ahead and get into the game here and check out this new Freightliner. Oh, I just got 500,000 euros. Too bad I couldn't get that as cash money in real life, or we'd be set for real. So yeah, let's hop in and take a look at this truck here, because I have not seen the new truck. I want to kind of check out the new additions that they've added to the truck, and kind of what things they've done to improve it, and how it drives also. So of course there's my Globetrotter XL with that Michelin skint on there. So let's hit the truck dealers, hit Freightliner. Let's buy online, because you know. Oh, I think this is a new truck right here. It's cheaper than this one, the 2019 version. Is that the new truck? Yeah, this got to be, because it looks a little more sleek. Like, it's not a dramatic change, but it looks a little more sleek. Let me see here. I think this is it. We got no mods on here, by the way, so nothing crazy. put the 18 speed on there. The slate gray. This might not be the new truck. I like that Michelin skin. This is really sleek. Just sleek. Like nothing crazy, nothing uber fancy. Yeah, this is new because they've got the new Elite camera, so it's got the the digital cameras in there and all. Yeah, this is it. So let's check it out. This looks, I mean, it's not a significant change, but we won't 100% know until we get like really inside of the truck and see how it drives first. So let's check out some of these. All of this stuff is pretty straightforward. Those headlights look different. I know that. Aerodynamic strips, all of that stuff is there. The Elite, you know, we want the high end. We don't want no half stepping. Let's put the little rails on there. Make that little sleek there. These Cascadias, they don't have like tons and tons of customizations. They're pretty standard. I'm okay with that because I just like the interior, because it's, you know, with all the fancy stuff. I typically like to match the steering wheel with the steering wheel that I have for my setup, which is the 4-spoke, which is somewhere up here. Boom, here we go. I don't want blue. Let's go truck color. That silver looks really good on that steering wheel also. So back seat looks good. Has the fold down bed. Could throw a Goodyear pillow back there, but I'm not. I'm gonna keep my truck clean. Alright, let's confirm and buy this truck here and put it on the road and see what it does. See if there's any noticeable differences. Alright, so let's see. Yes, I want to drive it. Okay. I mean, with the exception of the cameras, it looks the same. Doesn't look like they've changed anything significantly, which, I mean, probably not the fault of SCS. It's just probably how the truck looks, right? But just looking, doesn't look like anything special is kind of going on here. It kind of looks like your average Freightliner Cascadia. Nothing special here. Not like if you were to get a modded truck, you're gonna see some stuff. See here, I mean, what we're seeing is like old news. It's like, hey, we've seen that before. But they're like using it and taking advantage of the fact that I guess this newer truck actually looks the same as the older truck. So like, hey, we're giving you a new truck, but like you're giving me the same truck with like cameras, which is something I could have done with the mod, right? Because they got the mod that allows you to utilize digital cameras. So really, they didn't give you too much of anything but what you already had if you used mods. So let's check this out. I never understood the idea of having both the digital camera and the traditional mirror when they're showing literally identical images. To me, that's just weird. But I just like the idea of having the digital camera and you can't get it without having the mirror. So that's, yeah, that's kind of just that. Let's see, I'm gonna make a server, or maybe I'll join a server and see what people are up to. I don't want any servers with mods. I'm gonna go to the no mod servers. Okay, that's not, I said no mods. All right, let's see. Why does it keep showing me these servers with mods? Oh, it's not that it's showing me servers with mods. A lot of these servers just is not working. So here's a server with 33 people in it. I like just find people that are driving the same job and I just join them. Let's see if those people have a job. Rail car mover. I think they're making their drop off in San Diego, California. We may join them once they are finished, because they'll be dropping off there, maybe. You don't want to drive with no slugs. Some people, they're serious, like, hey, don't do that. You know, we play the game the right way. Well, I am playing the game the right way. You're just not playing, you're just not driving the right way. How about that? So actually, these three people are not driving together. They're doing different places. These people are actually not driving together. Some of these people are not. I think I'm gonna just make my own server and drive, because These people are kind of just all over the place. Or maybe I'll just take jobs in this server and drive. If you guys are familiar with how to join a server that has a 128 person limit on it, feel free to join. If you do not and you're wanting to join, let me know so that I can hop. Matter of fact, I'll just hop into a different server so that you all can join if you want to. I'll just create a convoy. You all know what convoy will be called. TechSim Gaming. All right, now let's get started. So let's check out the freight market. Let's find us something to deliver. I want to use a triple lowboy. Y'all know I like those lowboy trailers.
Let's do this.
All right. Once again, I've selected a job and forgot where I'm picking up from. I do this every time. Barstow, California. So I'm going to quick travel there. Actually, not that far. But I am going to quick travel.
Finding new route.
Alrighty, so we're on the road now. So what do you all think about the new truck, the new Freightliner Cascadia in American Truck Simulator?
Get ready to turn right.
Is this something that you all like or see as a valuable upgrade, or would you like to see, would you have liked to see them do a little more than just what they've done here? Me personally, I think that they just took advantage of the opportunity to provide an exciting update to see that they've been adding things to the game.
Turn left.
Which was kind of unnecessary, seeming that they had just given us the driving academy. That was more than enough. So giving us a truck that kind of was already given to us before didn't seem like a thing that needed to be done, right? Almost like with GTA, how they're just like doing stuff just to keep you entertained until GTA 6 comes out. I didn't think that was necessary here, because they've still got a lot of stuff they could do to expand the game. Like there's plenty of states that have still not been added to the game. So just to add a truck that was kind of already there, just to be like, hey, look, we've added a truck. I think that was kind of like a marketing strategy to kind of
Stay right.
get away from the realities of this not being necessarily what they probably think we wanted. Because I would say that if I were to want something, I think they should have added a completely new truck to the game. Like pay some of these people for their modded trucks and utilize those sketches and those platforms and kind of just enhance them and make sure that they work for you all's benefit as a solid DLC in the game, and kind of just give that to us. Kind of like, I can't remember exactly what truck they gave us after the game was launched, but like if you just add in an entirely new truck, stuff like that we'll appreciate. So let me see. Oh, no triple low boy. Come on, y'all. Wow. All right. Goodness, man. They playing. What happened to the triple low boys in this world? All right, we're going to take this one. Alright, I guess this truck has a chump horn. I know that. This horn is chumpy. They should have backup cameras to these trucks. I know that'd be like, oh man, that's for people that can't drive. I mean, not really. It's more of a convenience than anything. It's not that people need them, like I said. I think it's more of a convenience, if anything. And like if they manage to find a way to if they manage to find a way to put cameras on the back of the trailers and then somehow have a wire that goes from the trailers to the truck and that allows you to see the camera on the trailer. So like when you're backing up, you can see behind the trailer without needing like a spotter or just needing to get out altogether. I think things like that would be really cool to add in game.
Okay, here we go.
So those are just my two little suggestions slash spills. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Alright, let's see here. Alright, so we're gonna pull around here, get to the entrance of the entrance to this lot, and then we are going to All right, I believe this low boy trailer has bottomed out is what has happened. Let's see. Yeah, it has essentially bottomed out, which is crazy. Let's see what we can do here. There we go. We can lift that axle, that rear axle there, and that'll get us some motion here just to back up some. There we go. Yeah, so it's bottomed out. So going this way is not an option. I definitely wasn't thinking about that when I came this way. Alright. Let's go out this way. Alright, so as I was saying, I'm going to turn out of here, and then I'm going to pause, get myself something to drink, and then we're going to hit the road. Maybe a fruit punch or a water or something. And then we're going to hit this road, and we're going to knock these 386 miles out in no time. So I'm going to hit my hazards.
Ready to turn right.
Hit that engine brake.
Turn right.
Alright. So we will be right back. All right, so we are back. So let's go ahead and hit the road. Those hazards turned off. Adjust my seat here. Alrighty. And get started. Oh, if I'd have known that was happening, I wouldn't have done that. Alright, so we are hitting the road here. Speed limit through here is 55. And we are en route to San Francisco. So again, like I said, the gauge cluster looks exactly the same. No differences there. Really, the only difference between this truck and the outgoing truck is the digital mirrors. That is it. Nothing else. I'm a little disappointed. All right. I had my initial excitement from the driving academy, and now that I've seen this truck, like, I'm disappointed. I was hoping that they would have given us something a lot different with this new truck, or given us a truck at least there would be a lot of differences with. I think having this truck the way that it is almost like a slap in the face. Like, hey, we're gonna flash you with a new truck, but the new truck is really just an old truck. It's like, come on, man. Y'all consider this like a something that's announcement worthy, given that you guys essentially didn't really do anything to this new truck. So that's just kind of how I feel about the whole new truck thing. I think that they could have done a lot better in terms of providing us with something different and unique to kind of hold us over until the next state DLC. But you know, that's just the world of making money, right? You can't give us everything. You got to save something. But I think right now, with so many different local mods and different ways for us to add vehicles into the game, it really doesn't make sense for you to not give us like a new truck every 2 weeks or so, right? To the point to where we have a lot of different trucks that you see out on the open road. Like, heck, they could have even did a DLC where they added in the Cybertruck. That would have been cool. Not the Cybertruck, but I mean the Tesla Semi, right? That would have been cool, like adding in things like that, and giving us like some different exciting stuff. People probably would be really happy to see something like that in game. And so the fact that we have to go to some third-party site and try to download a mod to get those things sucks, when they could just literally add it in game, put in the time to creating that and put it in game. This articulated hauler has some pretty good weight on it. It has a gross weight of 55,115 pounds, which is pretty heavy. When we talk about, let me go on this side of the road. Whoa.
Let's find a new route.
All right, so I guess the traction with this truck is not that good. That was not good at all. Thought I was gonna take that curve moving pretty good speed. Absolutely not. So I know now that this truck doesn't have that weight. It's a lighter truck to take those curves. I have to lean into them. There's Car Zone.
Go straight.
Passing through Bakersfield, California now.
Go straight.
So right now we're looking at about 284 miles to go. Passing through the nice Bakersfield Arch. Looks like something that'd be in Florida. Never been to California, but to me that looks like something that would be in Florida.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Speed limit through here is 70. We are creeping our way up, but we'll get there soon. And right now we're getting an abysmal 4.1 miles per gallon fuel consumption. 4.1. It's horrible.
Stay left.
All right, so we are doing right at about 81 miles an hour right now. We are down to 180 miles till our destination, and we are on Highway 99. I believe 99 west, 99 north.
Stay left, and then turn left. Turn left. Go straight.
We are down now to 120 miles, reeling on into our destination.
Stay left.
And down to 95 miles remaining.
Stay right, and then exit right.
Goodness gracious, I'm telling you, these people. Well, it looked like this was the turn. And this is another reason why I don't like the barriers,
Exit right.
because it's deceiving. When you're looking at the map like this, it looks like, hey, you can turn down this road, but there's really nothing. Well, you're not allowed to go down that road, which is problematic if you misinterpret that. Like, I've run into like the invisible barriers a bunch of times just on the GPS not being like specific enough.
Stay left.
We down to about 35 miles remaining. So we are closing in on our destination in San Francisco.
Stay left. Stay left.
We're getting off on Golden Gate Bridge, North 101.
Stay right, and and then turn right. Turn right. Stay right, and then turn right. Turn right. Stay left, and then turn left. Turn left. Go straight.
Hey, welcome in. How's it going?
Go straight. Go straight. Stay right, and then continue straight. Go straight. Stay left, and then turn left. Turn left. to turn left.
And we are delivering to
Turn left.
Bitumen.
This is where it ends.
And there is our green. So we are just over 2 hours on this live stream here. So I am going to stop here for today. For those of you that are joining us and you're not already subscribed, please like, comment, subscribe so that you do not miss out on all things Tech Sim Gaming. As you know, today was an unscheduled day, so I decided to come in today to make sure that I got you guys content for the Driving Academy and just some convoy driving. So again, to show your appreciation, just leave a thumbs up. If you're feeling generous, leave a comment and I'll be sure to reply to every comment personally. I'll make that a fact. I'll reply to every single comment personally if you leave a comment as well. I appreciate you guys. This wouldn't be possible without you. But again, that'll do it for the day, and we will see you in the next one. Don't forget, tomorrow is OMS iBus Simulator live stream, so we'll be there, and then we'll be taking a look at some different things coming up this weekend. But again, thank you. That'll do it for the day, and TechSim Gaming is out.